I am a person who tends to be very reflective. I think a lot. I like to vanish into my own thoughts and concerns.
Hack to kafti. That's shut up in Icelandic. Learning.
It's almost as I have an inner voice guiding me and educating me along the way.
So, the DJI Osmo Action, I decided to put it in the middle of the street, and we're gonna have the car pass right through the action camera to create this really nice video edit. It's gonna look really good. I was thinking of putting it right in the middle, have the car pass under I'm gonna have the car pass over the action camera, and then I'm gonna place it on the other side and have the car pass through. It's a bit risky. We might destroy this camera, but it's worth the shot. Right here, shooting. Right, great, it's recording.
My path to a procedure of habit. Photography and videography has opened my soul to the world. As a human, I crave for experiences. I yearn for adventures. A narrative full of lessons to be learned and stories to be shared.
So many places to explore and see. Endless.
I feel like I'm constantly improving when it comes to editing, creating a story, and bringing something into existence from scratch. Once I get my dosage, it keeps me going in life. I see it as my form of art. It brings all of my creative elements and concures my brain with something that's called imagination.
I'm a Canon shooter. I've always been. Trust Canon, great brand to shoot with. Shit. Okay.
Position is key.
Huh?
Can you change it now to 25?
So here's my coin, 100 Icelandic krones. Gonna throw it in the water and make a wish.
Yeah, I can see it. It's down there.
Switch to the Canon 1DX Mark II. I'm a Canon shooter. I've always been. Trust Canon, great brand to shoot with. This lens in specific, the close-up of the 24mm. The 24mm, great sharp lens. One of my favorite to shoot with.
We will act immediately on the more troubling aspects of this report with respect to alcohol use and the anecdotal references of resistance by agency leadership to accepting advice or criticism about the fitness and readiness of individuals for spaceflight.
Manual.
Are we doing slow-mo?
Yeah.
Let's do some slow-mo.
I don't know, how is this place called? Somewhere out in the countryside. Shooting a bit of, I'm stuck. Sorry. Let's go again one more time. I don't know how this place is called. Ugo! Ugo!
Yeah.
How is this place called?
Iceland.
Okay, we're right. No, we stopped here. The tour guide told us it's a really nice place to, like with caves and a place where you have a great view of the mountain. It's snowing, as you can see. There's plenty of snow up there. I'm super grateful to be here. Iceland has been in my bucket list for a very long time, and it makes me truly happy spending time with you guys, shooting this documentary, getting a closer look of how it is not to be on a tennis court and doing stuff like that, which is truly a pleasure for me, in which I feel like there's so much to create by doing that.
So we're about to fly a drone up in the air, get a really nice cinematic shot of the car moving towards the west south of the island. We're going to have lunch now. Have a bit of time off, relax, get straight, and explore some other places.
Travel is something that has developed my personality over the years. It has given me the opportunity to witness and observe. You cannot take this away from me. I am born to travel and explore my domicile world. There are no restrictions. A testimony of the pride that I share with others. When I click the shutter, I feel like that's my moment to shine. I live up to this phobia that every day counts, and I need to deliver a piece of something. My biggest fear is running out of ideas, losing the vision that made me create this channel in the first place. I don't expect people to understand me. I don't expect people to empathize with what spirals through my mind. I stopped living by the theory that everyone needs to understand. I belong somewhere, and so do others.
So I decided to fly the drone out here. It's beautiful, majestic landscape. I mean, it's a shame not to take advantage of being surrounded by such a beautiful environment. Iceland itself offers so much, and I see so many beautiful places which I want to, shoot not just photos but also videos and cover all of that and just share it with you guys. Getting dressed. Sigurdur, what are we doing?
You all have driving license?
I don't have a driving license, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
I don't want to get arrested in Iceland.
No. But do you have driving? You did take the driving license in Greece?
No, I'm supposed to take it in 2 weeks from now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Next 2
in
weeks.
Cyprus. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do? Well, I can drive. I know how to drive. I know how to. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
I know how to manage everything.
You have a driving license? No. You don't have?
I mean, it's crazy, right? No one has driving license
you have?
here. There are no people that can drive it, and we could just be in the passenger seat. 15 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Freeze off. Video interval. How many seconds do you think interval?
I think like if you maybe just put it and record it and then speed it up later on.
Okay.
I think it's best.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna put it on an interval of 4 seconds and a video duration of 20 minutes. I think it's alright. We're getting 10 seconds of time lapse on this, so that's okay. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, yep, let's go. Hope someone doesn't steal it. Yeah. Let's go. Did you take my Canon ESR? Should take it. The vlog. Vlog. 2.
So first of all, the first part of the word, Laugarvatn, that is a village, not too far away. And the second part, Hellar, just means caves. So these are the caves of Laugarvatn. And these caves are man-made. But we don't have any sources that can confirm who made them or when. So he went to the farmer in Laugarvatn, which name was Böðvar, and he owned this land, and got his permission to establish a farm in the cave as a temporary solution, just until they would find something else. And he got the permission, established the farm, and it was registered and everything, so everything was done by the book, and the name of the farm was Reyðarmúli. But as I said, this was just a temporary solution, so when they got the opportunity to move somewhere else, they took it, of course. And that opportunity came only 11 months after they moved in. And then they moved to another farm close by called Minna Mosfell. But the story of the cave doesn't stop there. Because 7 years later, in 1918, another young couple moved in. And their names were Jón and Vigdís, and they moved in for the same reason, but were here for 4 years. And Vigdís said that the best years of their marriage were the years in the cave. So they felt really good here. And, in fact, so good that it didn't take long after they moved in before she got pregnant. So, in April, in 1919, they were expecting their first baby. And at that time, there was a lot of snow outside. So the midwife that they had planned for to come to assist with the birth couldn't make it. So they were here, a young couple, all alone in a cave, and the baby was coming. So there was nothing else to do but for Jón to deliver his baby himself, which he of course did, and everything went well in the beginning, and into this world came a healthy baby girl. But when he was preparing to receive the placenta, it didn't come. And that's bad news. Because if he wouldn't get it out, Vigdís would die.
Oh, it's so, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I prefer to stay here. Why don't we sleep here? So I can... Joshua, you're missing, man. You should jump in.
How is it, warm?
It is, well, now that I got used to it, yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, me too, actually. I thought it was gonna be much hotter. But it's alright. I mean, look what a nice view we get of the what?
Mountains.
Of the mountains, yeah.
You are stuck there.
I'm never leaving from here.
Well, it's something. It's something. When I was packing my bags to come to Iceland, swimming was the last thing that came to my mind. And now I find myself in a freaking pool in the middle of the mountains, swimming with our Icelandic tour guide, Sigurdus. Sigurd.
What do you say? Sigurdos?
No. See, I said Sigurdos. Why do you say Sigurdos?
So,
No, nothing. Is this the Argentinian?
Yeah.
Oh, Argentina, huh? Look at this. Icelandic Argentinian tattoo. Combination of both. Super proud.
exactly.
You said
Exactly.
you said you lived in Argentina for 11 years.
No,
8
for
years.
for almost 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Oh.
My wife is Argentinian,
Yeah.
and also my son is born in Argentina.
Oh, great. Haven't been to Argentina, but we are going to make a documentary there one day. And you're gonna come with us.
Right? No problem.
I'm gonna swim back.
2, 3, go.
Stine,
What?
there's a challenge.
What's the challenge?
Go out of the pool, into the river, and back to the pool.
What? Oh no, oh no, no. Okay, I'm going.
You have to. You have to.
Okay, I accept the challenge.
Yeah.
Because my friends back in Yes Theory, they seek discomfort and I'm doing the same. I join in the movement for... Oh my goodness, this is so cold. Oh, I'm insane. I'm crazy. This is so cold. Oh, man. No. Oh, this is too cold for me, man. No, this is too cold. You have no idea how cold this is. Oh, you have no.
Now this feels hot.
That feels hot. So that's the challenge, huh?
That's a challenge.
Well, you can tell I completed it like what, 40%, 50%. I put my feet and my hands in there. Well, that was enough. That was enough for today. I saw things I never saw before. I accepted challenges I'd never thought of, and we have a person right there hiding from us, but okay, you know, it's one of these things where you're like, how can I say it? Well, if I didn't take the decision to come here, I would never be swimming here after my 1 week in London. It's all happening, it's all real. I brought myself into this position of
What? Stay.
standing.
Look what you have here.
Well, I have magic around me.
Something you can never buy.
You can never buy this. Yeah, that's
No.
right. You can never buy this. The landscape is. You cannot even trade it for anything. God, I thought Greece was beautiful. I mean, look at this.
So if you come here, see all the.
I mean, Greece is
all the
phenomenal, but
mountains.
yeah, look at this. It's just like another level.
And do you know that you're under the volcano? It did erupt 2010. He's just here.
Why are you staying there? Really? Okay, I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming.
All right. Here we are in one of the valleys in the south of Iceland, under Eyjafjallajökull, which is the mountain here above us. The volcano Eyjafjallajökull did erupt 2010, when all the air traffic in Europe did be grounded because of all the acid that went into the air. It's a beautiful area. This swimming pool is built by a union of the people here in this area. This is the first swimming pool, was 25 meters long in Iceland, and it was the longest pool in Iceland for many years, built 1923 by the union of this community here. So the water comes, the hot water comes from the mountain. It's a drill was drilled down there for the hot water. It drips into this pool and then it goes out there. So it's just all natural. This just part of it is concrete and yeah, just a beautiful valley to swim in and enjoy the nature.
It's almost like the Greek tomatoes back home. So much flavor in them, so much, you can feel like, you know, I mean, I'm drinking this kind of water, I'm not surprised the tomatoes taste so well.
We mark with the logo with a picture of me and my wife, and I
Great.
can really hear that people appreciate to know the background of the food which you're eating. I know.
Can I buy this online?
Yeah.
Can I have it shipped in my, can I have it shipped
That's no problem.
Okay, that's great.
Online store.
I would love to buy some products from here.
We can always hear people. I mean, we are what we eat, and if we're going to live a healthy life, we have to eat a healthy food. But then we need to know where the food is coming from. So I can.
And I'm a sportsman, and I think it's all very important for my career to have good food and
really important.
Natural also.
And also, we really think about the nature. So last year, we were changing this from plastic to PLA. So it's not a plastic. This is made from sugar cane, so it's 100% compostable.
Oh, great.
So this is food
very well
packed
thought
into a food.
It's great that you thought of that.
I think we really like to think about that.
And so this here?
This is
beer.
2 types of tomato beer. We have, when we're doing the beer, in 1,000 liters of beer, we put 200 kilos of juiced tomatoes from the third day of brewing to the end. And this is
well, you can tell Ugo likes alcohol because first thing he did was to take this glass of tomato beer. How is it?
Good.
It's good?
Really good.
This is more like from
one of the best beer you had? And this is what?
This is like from red tomato, this is from green tomato. This is more like
This is from red?
This is from red and this is from green.
Well, it should be
the opposite color.
Cheers.
You should drink it.
Yeah, sure.
Is it like a light summer beer? Very good.
You like it?
That's good. That is good. That is not your regular beer. This is like lighter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 4.8.
It has alcohol.
It's 4.8% alcohol.
Okay, but that's tasty.
It tastes good. I mean, we have summer here every day of the year.
I want to invest. Can I invest in this project? This is so good. First time I enjoy drinking alcohol. Unbelievable.
That's a tomato beer.
It's good.
Healthy beer.
You like it, really?
Go get the camera. We need a second. Really good tomato. And I'm not surprised because the water does taste great here in Iceland. From the mountains, from the glaciers. It's clean, pure water. And of course the climate is not ideal. I mean, it's cold and agriculture isn't their strongest point.
The reason I chose Iceland is because I like a shelter, a place away from everything and everyone, a place in which no one knows who we are, a mystical place in which I can share all of my secrets with you. Your enormous dosage of honesty and solidarity makes me feel things. I'm so grateful for that.
I started growing my fan base here. Free merchandise.
You have a couple of years to build up, you know.
No. Nothing more than 15, 16 years. Great. It was lovely. And now I get to see how it is actually, because before I was always. And the importance of it, it's less than a year, and it's already great for being there. And just, it was, in a way, it was an upset.